Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching episode 2 of The Haunting of Hill House. What'd you think of last episode?
It was terrifying.
Terrifying.
To say the least. We just watched in real time the last episode. We've taken about a 20-minute break and I feel like I can't even walk around the house without putting all of the lights on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is gonna be a hard series combined with the rest of spooky season that we have planned.
Right, we're gonna be watching a ton of scary stuff, so we both get pretty scared after the fact as well.
Yeah.
At night, alone, whatever, it doesn't matter. We get pretty affected by scary stuff.
Yeah, and you especially are not like any possession, spirit, ghost.
For me, it's not necessarily like monsters or like slasher type of stuff. It's like more demonic ghost type of things.
Yeah.
Like I had sleep paralysis like once in my life where like I woke up and I couldn't move. Worst like minute and a half of my life. The things that I heard and saw, it was an absolute nightmare. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again. But this show, it's terrifying. Episode 1 was terrifying. It was also just a great episode in terms of giving us a very compelling story to kind of be interested in.
Yeah, this show started off with a bang so far. Obviously, we are now one kid down. Not really kids anymore, but one of the children.
One of the children is down. The mom is already down.
Right. So very interested to kind of see where this goes. See if Steve can kind of start coming around. He didn't seem great in the first episode.
Yeah, he just kind of seems separated from the family. And I assume this is going to require a full family combined effort to solve whatever the hell is going on.
Yes. So very interested, and I feel like we're gonna be seeing more of Nell, which I'm like, that was so scary.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it though.
Yeah, me too. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. Oh my God. Oh.
Okay, so we're seeing it now from her perspective.
Yeah. I like this intro of these like plaster statues or whatever. And it feels like they're breaking away.
Yeah. Some of the faces are terrifying though.
I wonder if any of these people are some of these statues. If there's statues around the house or something and they're trying to escape or something. Like this one's scary.
Yeah.
Or if this maze...
Yeah, it's like moving.
Yeah, this moving maze of the house is going to come into play. And here's the red door. That might lead to the red room.
Yeah.
Most logical connection.
Yeah, we haven't been in there yet.
She did have teeth and she did not have hair. I don't want to see her again.
Little kid's pretty brave.
I'm guessing your parents have talked to you about why you...
Yesterday.
I'm gonna fix her. That's what I do. We...
Oh no.
Then we put special chemicals in so she stays fixed forever to make sure she looks just like she's supposed to.
This is really interesting.
She will look just like she always did, just like you remember her.
Never seen this whole process.
I don't know if I ever told you that I wanted to work in a morgue when I was younger.
It's interesting information.
Now I 100% know that I could never.
This dining room is the heart of the house. Every house needs a heart, and this is ours because that's where we spend the most time together.
Every house needs a heart, like it's alive.
Which is my room.
That's where you'll be. When we finish fixing up this house,
And sell it for a lot of money.
you don't miss a thing, then we're gonna build the forever house.
Never get that chance.
But when I flash the porch light twice,
Time to come home.
Porch light means it's time to come home.
The porch lights were on when Nellie came back to like all of the lights were on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was time to come home.
Ask Theo. Maybe she'll have one with you.
Theo!
I like young Nellie. It's a shame she's dead. Theo's such a rebel.
I feel like whenever people use Polaroids in scary films, we catch things
Yeah, someone looks at the Polaroid later and sees something. Oh no.
You have any other ideas about that red door upstairs?
Afraid not. Not for that one.
Yeah, he doesn't want that door opened.
Mm-mm.
But he might know exactly what's behind it.
Clearly, there's still things in the house, even without getting into that room.
Got a little graveyard.
Yeah, of course they do.
No. Little kitten. Kittens.
Oh. Hi. Just the cutest little things.
What the hell was that?
I think it was the mom.
No, just get a different light source.
Probably dead.
Come here, Cheryl. You gotta see this.
Oh, I thought it was like mom cat, like.
Yeah, but what the hell is it though? I thought it was a cat too.
It's a wasp nest.
Oh.
Looks like a face.
I don't blame you for screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a mask in it?
Nothing scary at all.
That was pretty scary.
No dogs on the property.
The kids have been hearing them at night.
The missus and I, we don't stay on the property after dark.
These people hate this house.
Watch out for the forever house.
Ah. She still wants that forever house?
Here, I will show you.
Hello.
Oh.
I just wanted to drop these off.
Oh, I thought this was Steve.
Is that box familiar?
I don't know.
Your wife definitely helped, but
Yeah.
he's still.
Oh. Wait, who the fuck is this?
That is Nathan from One Tree Hill.
It's a ghost, that's who it is.
Yeah.
She's pretty calm for literally just seeing a ghost.
I feel like this probably happens often. I mean, she works at a funeral home.
You want me to bring this downstairs? I hate going downstairs.
I would too. I feel like maybe she has like an agreement with some of these ghosts or something, because that ghost seemed pretty comfortable just hanging out in the house.
We can still do this. We're gonna split the cost. He needs to be here.
Without an insurance policy, it's $6,000 a month.
Oh my god.
If I move some things around.
That's fine. We can see how the first month goes.
That's rough.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, she's paying for all of it.
First time, huh?
Did you know they have horseback riding? They have horseback riding.
This is a nice facility.
Yeah.
We just need to know how dirty.
Right.
We love you so much.
I mean, they're definitely a tight-knit family still up to this point.
Mm-hmm. But clearly Steve is not successful yet.
Yeah.
Anything you need.
You got this. They have horses.
He's gonna do it.
They think he's in rehab, but
Yeah, I guess he's still struggling.
Just enough and you drop a little on their nose. See?
Smart little girl. There's definitely dogs barking.
oh, right.
I don't even... Why are you banging on the wall and calling my name? You're banging on the wall to tell me about the stupid dogs? What is that?
Jesus. Oh my god, it's like running its fingers across the wall.
It's in the hall?
Someone get in this room. Where the hell's the dad?
Hey,
Did you hear that? What was that?
what was what? I didn't hear it.
Oh no.
The hot water pipes. They're old. I bet that's what it was.
No.
It's oh.
Thanks.
Holy shit. Now we gotta be afraid of the dad.
He was our one constant.
Yeah, I needed him to come in and save me.
He was the last person she talked to before she did it.
What did he say?
That she killed herself.
He didn't.
Maybe he went back on the phone and talked to him further.
I told you she was in trouble. I told you to find her. I told you.
She did.
Yeah.
Just gonna blame him. Also, in that scene where they were banging on the walls, you have that like statue, like that whatever plaster or whatever. Was Nell from last episode, was she like discoloring? Like, was she like turning into a statue or anything? I'm just probably piecing things together based off of the intro to the show. The statues all around the house.
I don't think she was turning into a statue, but she was turning like she was dead, I think.
Good morning.
Ooh, I was afraid. I was afraid for those kittens.
Are there still going to be 5? I can't count. Oh, no.
Is she in there? Yeah. Can I see her?
Guess this is what started her fascination to want to work in a morgue.
When we die, we turn into stories. And every time someone tells one of those stories, it's like we're still here.
Is that box similar to the box that was brought to her for the old lady?
It was purple, yeah.
She never heard a single thing in her whole life, and not many people can say that.
It's a good speech. Good eulogy.
Oh.
What?
It's moving.
She's alive.
What?
Oh.
She's alive.
Oh. Fuck this show. Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
I need you to head up there, pick up the body, and bring her back here.
Seems like a bad idea.
Call me when you're on the road.
I think they're getting Nell.
Oh.
She's my sister. I'm hosting her funeral. That's that. Does he even know that she's dead? If he doesn't, that's on him. He deserves to be here.
They're all cracking.
He missed her wedding. We're not going to let him miss her funeral, too. He has time.
It's interesting that she blames the dad for Nell's problems. But I feel like the dad immediately was, like, responded to Nell's call.
Mm-hmm.
You can do this. I'll go with you.
Oh, she's pulling from personal experience.
Yeah.
It's important.
Try to give some closure.
The blood pooled, insects, and her injuries.
Oh my god.
I'm doing it, Kevin. I'm gonna fix her.
Can't
This
fix
is
her.
not a good idea.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna send her spiraling.
Just can't, Cheryl.
I don't blame her. I mean, she's already seeing ghosts.
And Nell has already been seen as a ghost.
Or how she even committed suicide. Like, how brutal is this going to be?
They made it sound like this is going to be pretty awful.
Oh.
Are they still sleeping?
They all dead? Oh no.
No, 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 no.
What?
Steve, do you know what I'm doing right now?
Oh my god.
Chest cavity, pulling out a bag of her internal organs. You have to get 2 grown men to a goddamn airport.
Holy shit. Just literally ripping out the guts of your own sister?
You gave it to someone else. I don't believe you. Sure.
They take it to a field where it can run around and play?
It's not fair! Just it's not fair! Stop it!
It's been a minute since you had one of your color storms.
Color storm?
It was pitch black. Fireworks, but black.
Like an insane migraine?
Now she's traumatized, and I lie to her face and lock up with a migraine.
This was not our finest hour.
It was a real shitty situation. Oh my god. I just never really realized how gruesome prepping a body is.
Yeah, me neither.
I just finished embalming her. It helps her look how we remember her. I can tell you everything I'm doing some other time.
She's handling this surprisingly well.
Definitely has an interesting view on death after that whole kitten experience.
That was terrifying.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. We've had too many close-ups of her face. Her eyes are opening up at some point.
I'm so excited.
You're gonna look amazing. You already look amazing.
Wow, what a transition, doing her makeup as a corpse and doing her makeup as a bride.
I'm so happy for you, Nellie.
Come in.
Hey.
Something must have happened because she seems really well and functional right now, whereas I feel like last episode, Nell seemed like alone and in a bad situation.
Yeah, she was struggling.
So maybe the dad does do something between this time period to mess her up.
How lucky for us, a famous author at your wedding. You promised.
Oh.
So it's already happened?
So it seems it's mostly her.
Yeah, it seems like it's between Steve and Shirley.
Yeah.
Nothing. I should be right back and finish up.
Who just showed up?
It looked like it was Luke.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't know if this was the...
Hell,
What? What?
look at me.
Oh, she said earlier that he missed her wedding.
You're not smearing your shit all over her day, Luke. You're not.
I just really want to be here.
Here's 100. You can shoot up the rest. I don't care.
Wow.
The store's closed. I'm done.
It's got to be so hard for Shirley, you know, protecting Nell from him messing up this day.
Right.
But also, the narrative we were given was that he didn't even try.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, fuck that. They did say insects, right?
Same one as the cat.
But she's just hallucinating, I think.
Yeah.
Was she hallucinating with the cat too, or was that real?
I don't know.
Or the cat gave her trauma for this? I'm like clenching my fists. Looks so peaceful with a smile.
You fixed her.
No, that's what I do.
You fixed her.
Did she see her?
Yeah, maybe she saw what she looked like at one point.
I wonder if she found her.
Yeah, to see how much she needed to be fixed.
Yeah, because we only saw Steve that night and how he got out.
Yeah, we don't know about the other kids.
Is that her mom? No, it's her mom.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh my god. That was brutal. Maybe just leave the lights on?
Yeah.
Every time she turns lights off now. Forever House. Oh, I was waiting for that. It's time to come home. All right, that was episode 2 of The Haunting of Hill House. What'd you think?
I mean, this series is very good.
It's very good. This episode, I feel like, took a step back in the scariness level. It had moments.
Yeah.
It had a few moments for sure.
Yeah.
Compared to the first episode, not nearly as scary, but still excellent storytelling.
Yes. This episode, I feel like, largely focused on Shirley.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if we're going to see a little bit of that throughout.
For like each
for each
kid.
Yeah, sibling. We're also seeing kind of, I don't want to say lies, but white lies that have been told over the years. Like how Luke wasn't able to attend the wedding, so he better be here for the funeral.
Right, and he was there, and Shirley turned him away.
Right, so it seems like now she's feeling that guilt, and that's why she's, sending Steve on a mission to make sure that everybody is at the funeral.
Yeah, a good amount of white lies. That's a good way to look at it, because you even have the mom with the lies about the kitten that we found at a new home. You have a situation brewing between Shirley's husband and his separate checking accounts.
Yeah.
So you definitely have little secrecy throughout the family members. And we're learning a little bit more. Like, it seems Nell was in a good spot at a certain point.
Yeah.
She seemed to be getting happily married. She seemed totally fine. Whereas when we saw her in the first episode, it looked like she was like in a rundown apartment almost. We only saw her briefly, but my assumption was like she was alone in some random apartment somewhere. She seemed like she was probably in a bad situation. Shirley was afraid of her mental health and stuff. And I just don't really get that feeling seeing her like wedding day and previously.
Definitely something had to have happened in terms of her relationship. My assumption would be a divorce, but who knows? Maybe there was a death there as well. But we haven't seen her groom at all.
Right. Yeah, we haven't seen him. And Shirley, I guess in present time, also blames the dad for Nell, how Nell turned out.
Yes. And at first, I was assuming that had to do with him, the way that they're leaving the home.
Yeah, the whole mother situation.
Yeah, and not, I don't think, it sounded like he was kind of trying to protect the kids so they don't know a lot about anything surrounding her death. And I thought that would be what that was about. But it definitely seems like something more current, like you said, because she did seem fine.
Yeah. So I think there's more to that story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Steve's kind of doing his thing. He wasn't in this episode too much.
Mm-mm.
Shirley absolutely has experiences with ghosts that seem like it's super common for her.
Yeah, it definitely seems like she wasn't even phased when she saw the ghost on her couch.
Yeah, it's like the ghost went and got a drink in the kitchen, sat down on that couch and like almost cheersed her.
Yeah.
And she was just like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed a little bit shocked because she didn't say a word, but it almost was like she was more shocked about the box, the purple box.
Yeah.
So, very interesting. Everything with those cats, those kittens was just creepy and terrifying. Like the eyes,
yeah,
the cries, the bug.
Yeah.
All of it was like, bleh.
She was definitely traumatized from a young age with those cat situation and the mom situation.
Yeah, I mean, I would be traumatized as well.
And we kind of talked about it a little bit. You know, she kept saying, you fixed her, mm-hmm. I fix things,
mm-hmm.
not like in present time. So I'm curious to see, kind of like you said, did Shirley see the mom in a bad situation to know how terrifying she looked to the point where she needed to be fixed?
Yeah.
Maybe the other siblings never saw the mom like that, and it was Shirley. Like you said, maybe Shirley found the mom
mm-hmm.
or something. So we got that backstory of to see why Shirley is the way she is now.
Yeah, I definitely think that we're gonna have to go back to when they were kids. I'm pretty confident in that theory that she had to have seen her maybe before the dad found her or something, because to say that she needed to be fixed was a pretty definitive way to put that.
Yeah.
So I think that she did see her maybe very soon after
she died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the most logical like conclusion to that.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have, you know, more mysteries. We had the banging on the walls. That was one of the more terrifying parts of this episode.
Yeah.
We have the mysterious dogs. You know, the groundskeepers or whatever, I believe the Dudleys. Hopefully that's it, or else we've just been saying it wrong for a few episodes. You know, they're like, we're not even here at night. So
yeah,
I can't
we don't
even
stay
tell you.
after dark.
Which, like, that's super telling. Like, the second it gets dark, they get the hell out of there.
But I feel like even the mom knows that, because she's like, you're not outside after dark. As soon as I flicker the porch,
yeah,
you come back in. So it's like,
you know, that theme has been, I feel like in the first episode and this episode, the idea of the lights flickering and coming on and calling them home.
Yes.
You know, when Nell came to the house in the first episode, all of the lights were on.
Right. I did not notice if the porch light was flickering.
I don't know if it was flickering, but I believe the porch light, there was an outside light that was on.
Yeah.
And then the end of this episode, we have the forever home, which I don't know if that home exists or not.
I'm guessing not.
But at least we know that that is a home and the lights are flickering, again, calling them home.
Right. And it's right next to a picture of their mom.
Yeah. And they've all had experiences at the 303 waking up. So they're all being contacted.
Yes.
If they're all being contacted, they're all being summoning home. I feel like that's just the next logical step. Maybe they got to get through the funeral with Nell, but then they're going to have to realize that whatever's going on, they need to go home and figure out what's going on. I don't know if there's a larger curse going on or something to do with that red room, obviously. And we did get a little bit of insight on the mom. First episode, we were told she had some like mental issues, and we see this episode with her getting a really bad migraine.
Right.
That's not necessarily a mental issue, but she described it as like colors or something.
Yeah. And then, but this particular migraine, it was fireworks in black.
Yeah.
So very interesting way to describe something.
Because I still don't know if it's necessarily the bent woman at some point having an altercation with the mom and the dad, or does something happen to the mom where she has one of these migraine things, is essentially just like transformed or possessed, or however you want to explain it, and it's her who struggles with the dad, and maybe the dad gets wounded in his hand trying to defend himself or something. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, but we're getting little pieces and clues at how the mom could be put into a compromised position with getting one of those migraines.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of theories.
We have a lot of theories, only 2 episodes in. We have 8 episodes left.
Yeah.
But this episode, it did take a step back in the scariness. It had its moments for sure, but I feel like it continued to explore a lot of the kind of past and present of our characters, primarily Shirley.
Yes, yeah, very Shirley-based episode. So I'm excited to see if we see more into Luke. I feel like the first episode was pretty heavy on Steve. And then we're getting like a little touch of Theo here and there. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes. I am very scared still.
Oh yeah, no, it's a scary show for sure.
Yeah, I'm creeped out. Feel like I have to like be looking around.
This show, I can't really explain it, but it does a great job of making you afraid of so many different things.
Yeah.
There was a point where, Shirley, when she was young, taking pictures with the Polaroid.
Yeah.
We were afraid of what the Polaroid was going to do, but it was actually the light of the Polaroid exposing that Halloween mask and the wasp.
Yeah.
Whatever. And there's a lot of moments where, like, the camera will just stay in position and you're just wondering, where is it going to come from? I mean, it cut to Nellie's face like 10 times, like the exact same shot practically. I was just waiting for her eyes to open, but it was the beetle out of the mouth.
Yeah.
This show does a great job of both tricking you with what's going to scare you and then telling you, hey, I'm going to scare you right here, and then I'm still going to get you.
Yeah, it's the anticipation I feel like gets me the most. Like, obviously we just watched Jaws not that long ago. The one part of Jaws that everybody was waiting to see, the main jump scare, the music starts, like, something is gonna happen. You don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but something, and I feel like those are absolutely the scariest moments because your body is like getting ready, like anticipating the scare, so it's like that much worse when it happens.
Yeah, it's a good mixture of those jump scares that come out of nowhere and then those scares where it's just blatantly in your face and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's just building up, bam.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the rest of the show and all of these theories that we have, kind of see where, like, how correct or how off we are. But I feel like maybe the trend will continue on focusing on the children, because we've seen Steve, we've seen Shirley, and out of all the other kids, I feel like Luke is like the person who would be haunted or contacted the most, because he's already seeing that little blonde girl.
Yes, that is true.
Theo has had experiences.
And Nellie was seeing the bent neck lady.
Yeah, so Nellie and Theo were the only 2 so far who have actually seen ghosts.
Right.
And it's
as children. And it's crazy
that all of this is going on and Steve, we know in present time, doesn't encounter any of this.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, whatever's happening in this house is literally haunting so far all of the children except for Steve, and hasn't really impacted the parents yet either.
It's hard to tell though, because Steve was like, I've never encountered a ghost. But then he kind of retracted it a little and he's like, well, that doesn't mean that I've never seen a ghost.
That's true. Maybe he just, justifies it in a different way or something.
Right.
Being like, oh, well, I did see my mom, but I was grieving about my mom. And it was like, no, you really saw, like, your mom was right there haunting you or something.
Yeah, so it might be the way that he's processing it that he doesn't think so. But I think that all of them are being affected. But I think that Nellie and Luke were the only ones blatantly affected as children, like actually seeing physical ghosts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm super, super interested. I'm loving it so far, so...
On to the next episode.
Yeah, and no sleep tonight.
No sleep. Just get it all out of the way. So, if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.